Colombia is a country with very friendly, fun, outgoing, and very diverse people. The different regions imprint on their essence a grand variety of manners unique to their territory. I have gathered three of the most popular cultures in Colombia in order to share with you some of the most popular manners in these regions. Caribbean coast, the volteado hat. If you want to feel closer to the Colombian Caribbean people, you should wear a volteado hat. This element has been adopted by the country as a symbol of national identity and has its origin in the tribes settled around the Sinú River, made from a cane fiber known as a round cane. This hat is called volteado because of the way it is manufactured, turning concentrically when braiding the round cane. Typical food. Food in the Caribbean region is usually accompanied by coconut rice, patacones, fried yuca, lemon, and salt, because their dishes are exquisite, though not by their recipes with anyone. So if one day offer to share the recipes with you, you better follow all their tips to the letter. Fresh and colorful clothing on the Caribbean coast. Prepare yourself to wear in colors. If you visit the Caribbean coast, clothing that's usually used in the Colombian Caribbean region is fresh and light. Antioquia. Paisas. Paisa diet. People located in the Antioquia region are called Paisa. If you visit this region, you will understand that the diet consists of eating arepa, beans, bacon, and corn in the most important milk, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It might not be a very fit culture, but it's something that you definitely have to try if you visit this region. Attention and complete countries. Another way to negotiate in culture is to give compliments and be extremely polite to tourists and customers. That is why it is an obligation to be kind and flattering to your visitors, and they should expect tourists to be as friendly as they are and to recognize their effort in supporting local commerce. Failure to do is considered rude to the local inhabitants for this region. Tropes. The tropes are poetic verse, sung in a very particular way, a very typical talent. In the Paisa region, the inhabitants usually have parties with trovas and brandy and admired foreigners who are interested in the subject and try to sing trovas. But be careful, this type of song is considered an art that requires a lot of practice and tradition, so do not consider yourself a trovador with yourself. It is better to show a lot of respect in front of the true trovadors of the region. Cundinamarca. Clothing. Although the city brings cultures in the same place, it must be taken into account that it's a cold place. It's more so dressing is short and fresh clothes is rare in the city. So really people will turn to see you as a stranger. The typical breakfast consists of the chocolate with calao and pisan cheese. There are even cafes that have been offering this breakfast in the city center for 60 years. Especially if you ever visit your city, you will surely have to try this breakfast during your stay. Paseo de olla. If you ever see a group of people gathered with a pond next to the river, don't disturb them. The cachacos usually organize trips to the river called Paseo de olla. Why? Well, it is an ancient tradition to cook a typical soup from the Bogota savannah, such as sancocho or ajiaco, and packed in a large pot, and go with family and friends to share your soup. It is something like a kind of picnic only with a pot hen, contains soup.